Well, what has happened to my face? Hi, I'm Superman and welcome to Jay's Toy Collection UK. Hi there, and welcome to Jay's Toy Collection UK for what could be, I don't know, a very embarrassing video. I am going to count my toy lines. And again, same challenge to you in the comments below. How many action figure lines do you collect? Is there a reason I'm quite poor now? There probably is, because I'm thinking it's going to be at least 50 plus, which, oh my god. Let's see what the actual number is. From Marvel Legends to G.I. Joe to WWE, it's all here. You've got books behind me. There's no books in today's video. It's purely action figures from 3 3/4 inch to 6 inch to 7 inch. I've got some 9 inches, and I've even just gone up to a full 12 inches. So let's take the full tour as we go around and see if I can actually walk, talk and count. I probably can't, but we'll see how we get on. And please again, do leave your numbers in the comments below. Right, it's my turn to sort of the mini little house tour. So we'll start down here in the living room, and I will be splitting some things into subcategories, be it Marvel, DC, movie or comic book. So let's go. So Mondo, that takes Mondo DC, that takes 1. And Marvel Mondo takes 2. Up we go in the cabinet to Mafex. Mafex Marvel is 3. Mafex DC is 4. And technically, that Doomsday is DC Universe Classics, so that's 5. Down we go into the Mezco section. So that's General Mezco for sort of 6. DC Mezco for 7. Down to Marvel Mezco for 8, and then Rumble Society, I think we're going to make that 9. So we'll split that into 9 sort of separate lines, because this did sort of start off as it was only going to be one thing, but it mixed. Then we got Storm Collectibles Tekken, that takes 10. We've got Street Fighter from Storm Collectibles is 11. That is Mafex DC, we've already counted that. That's more Marvel version of Mafex, we already counted that. But here is Mezco movie stuff, so that takes us to 12. And down to Mortal Kombat from Storm Collectibles for 13. Now I think that's it for the living room. Don't think I've got any more figures down here. So we have to make our way upstairs, I think. We pan around there. There's Cheeky Monkey, she's working. Give us a wave, dear. She's well thrilled that I'm filming while she's working. Oh no, I've missed one. 14. We've got some Beast Kingdom DC figures there. So Beast Kingdom takes us to a total of how many living room now? 14, I think. Hold on, there's more. Technically, they might be going, but down there in the sale pile is the gaming version of Turtles. So we'll take them for 15. And actually, there's more in there because there is Mafex movie figures. They can be going. That gives us 16. I think 16 is a solid total for downstairs. We'll head upstairs. Right then, we are now up in the toy room. So we had 16 lines downstairs. God knows how long it's going to take till I lose count up here, but let's give it a try. So the Marvel Legends wardrobe will be number 17 for comic-based Marvel Legends. Up to number 18, which will be NECA Gargoyles. Must do a separate video on them soon because I just got those in with my sort of custom backgrounds. So that's 18. Over to number 19. Masters of the Universe Origins comes in at number 19. And then we'll go down the side then. 20. Bucky O'Hare from Boss Fight. 21. We've got Hasbro's Dungeons and Dragons there. 22. We've got Mcfarlane My Hero Academia. There's going to be a few in this gaming queue. So 23. We've got Mario, 24 for Sonic, 25 for Crash Bandicoot, and 26 for Pokemon. Down to my favourite Royal Rumble number 27 for South Park, and 28 will be Super 7 sort of Disney figures, animated figures. Right, over to 29. It's in a bit of a mess as I move stuff, but down the bottom there you will see Jada Toys Street Fighter. Number 30, they're on the floor, but there are Defenders of the Earth there. NECA's Defenders of the Earth for an even 30. We will then come up To Warduke, representing Dungeons and Dragons figures for number 31 for the Dungeons and Dragons like original figures from NECA. Simpsons will take 32 from Super 7 as I come up a bit. 32, right, 33. Of course, he's getting out of hand already. I bet he got in the bloody toy room. Right, 33 is Batman, the animated series from DC Direct. 34, we will give you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Super 7. We've done He-Man, so we'll come over to this side for the Storm Collectibles Golden Axe. And I've lost count now, so let's see if I can work out where I was. Right, I think I've worked out where I am. So Golden Axe was 35. So that makes Archie Comics 36 from Turtles. It makes Mcfarlane DC 37. It makes Mcfarlane Spawn 38. And then it makes Mcfarlane Metal Gear Solid as 39. So quite a lot of Toddy Mac, with more to come from him. So let's go for an even 40. And that happens to be one of the biggest collections here, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon stuff from NECA. And again, you can see my cardboard backdrops in there. Lots of collapses in the heat, as you can see. But I said, stayed strong, and I didn't order the sewer layer, so I've gone for the cardboard backdrops and sort of cut out from the packaging as I wait for the turtle van. And there's a random Dungeons and Dragons figure there, and some sellotape as I move stuff around. So that's 40. So we're doing well. Let's go down to the last Ronin. You can see there at 41, and then the Mirage line at 42. More collapses to come. Snow Job's gone down. So 43 is G.I. Joe Classified, which again goes round the corner. And while we're there, 44 will be Valaverse Action Force. As we pan down to some boxes on the floor, you'll see some AEW action coming in at 45 with Jazzwares AEW figures there. And we've nearly, I think we've now, at 45, we've covered that wall of the toy room. So the double deep unit in there, and then over to the wardrobe section. So we are getting like a mini sort of house tour. Right, 46, Mattel Elite. Mattel wrestling figures takes 46. So there's quite a few of here. There's probably more of these than there is anything else in the toy room. So 46, but you will find in here, hidden away, you'll find a different line. So we go down to the Kiss Demon here. We will find line number 47, which is Figure Toys Company wrestling figures. So that's 47, and you'll actually find 48. There's a Taskmaster there. It's Jack's Classic Superstars. So Jack's Classic Superstars took 48. I'm just thinking, is there any other random wrestling figures in here from different companies? And I think there actually is. If we go down all the way on my knees to the bottom, at the front you see Davey Boy Smith, but you see the Dynamite Kid, who is Epic Toys or Cella Toys, I think. So that's 49 from the wrestling section. I've got a new sort of ECW section I've been working on under there. And there's my Gobbledygooker. What a great figure that is. But that's it for the wrestling as I go back up. So line 50. Line 50. Oh dear, at half a century. This is getting bad, isn't it? So we're at line 50, and that's Star Wars The Black Series. That goes on for quite a while. But Star Wars The Black Series is up there. Those are some Kenner Ewok villages, but I'll be nice, I won't count Kenner, because I don't really collect the actual Kenner, but there is the Black Series stuff. And you'll see that the next thing is actually still Star Wars here. It is Star Wars, the vintage collection for 51. Another thing I said I wouldn't collect, 3 3/4 inch Star Wars. Well, it is here, and there's Boba Fett's throne room at the back, and we'll have to do a full video on the setup, but that's 51. Now a lot of accessories down here, but this is Mythic Legions then for 52. 52 for Mythic Legions. Some great big trolls in the background there. As we pan down the side, we will see some DC Multiverse, the random Hawkeye that fell off the shelf, but we counted DC earlier, so we don't need to count them again. But we will need to count Thundercats then for 53, I believe. Super 7 Thundercats. And 54 is Masters of the Universe Filmation Classics from Super 7. So that's that unit. Let me just give a bit of a pan back up. And we've got one more unit to go. Under the table then for 55, which is Super 7 Power Rangers there under the table by the fan. 56 will be NECA, and it will be NECA movie figures, mainly horror for 56. So I try and stand up again. It's Diamond Select Lord of the Rings for 57. And at 58, it's Mcfarlane again, but he's back now with the DC movie stuff, mainly Batman for 58. Right, let's go round. 59. Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles. That's completely wrong, but let's keep it in. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie stuff, at 59. Coming in then, 60, it's our friends at Marvel again in the MCU. Down to one shelf, though, for 60. So the Marvel MCU figures from Hasbro are in at 60. Over to Indiana Jones himself for 61. We're nearly there, folks. We are nearly there. We've got Batman 66 in at 62. I should have really planned that, so that could have been 66, but that makes 62. Then we've got a few collapses here in a heat. That's 63 for the Jurassic Park. Look at the size of that fella coming out there. 63 for 3 3/4 inch Jurassic Park. Down this way we go for 64, which is the Marvel 375. So the 375's in at 64. Right down the bottom, we've got Judge Dredd from Hired Toys at 65. 66 will be Transformers. This is Super 7 Reaction Transformers. And in at 67 is the last thing really on the shelf, which is G.I. Joe Reaction figures from Super 7 there. So that is 67, I do believe, if I can count. Trust me, people, counting and walking is extremely difficult. So anything else we've got over here? Onto the wall. Yeah, okay, we've got... that's He-Man. We've counted He-Man. So technically, 68 is DC Superpowers. We've counted those. 69, filthy number. And it goes to Rita Repulsa at 69 for the Reaction Power Rangers. More Reaction, but different line, is 70 for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. G.I. Joe we've counted, but we haven't counted Toony Terrors in at 71 on the Mint on Card War. And finally, I think this is it. 72 is WWE Retro from Hasbro. So I think, as I give you a sort of brief tour around, I think that might be our final number. My goodness, that's a lot of toys, isn't it? No wonder I'm a little bit poor. Right then, I'm back where I started about 45 minutes later. I had to film that about 7 times because I could not walk and count. Very, very difficult. But what do we get to? 72. Now that's more than I thought. I've told Cheeky Monkey I've cut down on action figures and we still ended up with 72 different action figure lines. Might be able to get that number down a little if I didn't count Marvel and DC separate in some of the lines, but I just went for it. So 72, ladies and gentlemen, different action figure lines here at Jay's Toy Collection UK. So plenty more content to come. I could just do a video on each line, and that would take me, if I just did one a year, it's going to take more than a year. So it's that's what we got to. Please, again, do leave your numbers down in the comments below. Has anybody got more than 72 action figure lines? Because, yeah, it's getting a bit ridiculous now, isn't it? So, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Jay. This has been Jay's Toy Collection UK. Please, of course, do comment, like, and subscribe. And, of course, in this one, leave your numbers in the comments below. I will see you all on the next video.